Saudi Arabia's royals, the Al Saud, live a life of luxury and extravagance that most people could only afford in their dreams. With a net worth of a whopping $1.4 trillion, nothing seems impossible for this royal family that reigns over the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The Al Saud dynasty has been in control of the kingdom for more than 100 years, but there are things that most people aren't familiar with regarding this family's wealth and power. How rich are these royals of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia? Let's find out in today's video. The majestic grandeur of the Al Saud royal family gives us a glimpse of their extravagant lifestyles. This ultra-wealthy family lives in extravagant mansions and estates, travels in private jets, has the rarest kind of luxury cars to drive around, and has their own unique pieces of jewelry and art that are worth way more than we can imagine. Their total net worth is 16 times greater than that of the British royal family, and the Al Saud family makes it to the list of the world's richest people. The Al Saud family is one of the oldest dynasties globally and has deep roots in Saudi Arabia's history. The family's power stems from its grip on major energy sources, especially oil. The oil reserves in Saudi Arabia make it the world's largest oil exporter, which also benefits the country with huge wealth. The royals reap significant profits from these resources, which explains why they are the richest family in Saudi Arabia. The family has stakes in various sectors, including oil, banking, real estate, media, and retail, apart from handling the country with absolute power and controlling its vast wealth. With a total net worth of $1.4 trillion belongs to 15,000 princes, including 2,000 male members who wield significant influence and authority in various sectors of the country's economy. These princes live in lavish places, have estates, and have valuable assets from which they make their enormous wealth. The family works collectively in the nation's governance, with each member having some degree of power and control over the country's vast wealth. The Al Saud family's prominence in Saudi Arabia's affairs comes from its close links to the ruling Al Saud dynasty. Each family member in the dynasty has a high-ranking position in the government, which also explains why they are so filthy rich. Wait till you hear this! You might feel envious of how much the Al Saud family members spend to maintain their extravagant lifestyle. The world-famous Al Saud family owns some of the most elaborate and luxurious real estate globally. Their primary residence is the King Fahd Palace, the royal state palace which was designed for King Fahd of the Al Saud dynasty. Overlooking the Red Sea, the palace has an area of 14,000 square meters, which internally spreads up to 65,000 square meters on site, as it features 200 rooms, a mosque, a helipad, and an Olympic-sized swimming pool. This place is massive. Not to mention it was designed by one of the most renowned Japanese architects, Kenzo Tange. This palace is located in the city of Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, and is one of the world's most expensive homes due to its worth of $1.5 billion. That is insane! But that's not all. Behold, because we have some more shocking facts about their wealth. The Al Saud dynasty also owns their highly valuable land assets globally, including the Kaz Al Sharq Palace overlooking the Red Sea in Jeddah, which is estimated to be worth $3.5 billion. The Royal Palace in Riyadh, a 45-room mansion worth $14 million in London, a 55,000 square foot property worth $37 million in Los Angeles, and the Château Louis XIV mansion in Louisiana's outside Paris, which happens to be a 7,000 square meter property worth more than $300 million. How crazy is that? These are all of the mansions and estates that the general public is aware of. But it won't be a far-fetched thing to assume that the royal family may own way more estates than the ones mentioned. This shows that the royals of this family are quite extravagant when it comes to spending their money. The Al Saud family owns a collection of private jets that they use to travel all around the world. These private jets are fully advanced in technology and design, which explains why they are so expensive to own. The Al Saud dynasty owns the enormous Boeing 747-400 and Boeing business jets for their travel. One of the most famous planes owned by the dynasty is Prince Al-Walid bin Talal Al Saud's 4-engine Airbus A380, worth more than $500 million. This plane is remarkable as it has a complete spa, a garage for the Rolls-Royce, a prayer room, and even a concert hall and a gym for the billionaire Prince Al-Walid bin Talal Al Saud. Imagine being so rich that you could afford a plane that has a built-in garage for a Rolls-Royce. That would be truly something out of a dream. The amount of wealth these rich royals possess is insane. The Al Saud family also has a collection of yachts, including the Prince Abdulaziz, which happens to be one of the largest motor yachts in the world. This yacht is pure luxury, as it contains everything a rich person would need. The yacht features a helipad, a whole jacuzzi, a gym, and a spa. The interior of this $100 million yacht was designed by the late Davis Hicks, a renowned interior decorator famous for using bold color palettes. It shows that when you have money, you can possibly do anything. If you think that's all the royals spend on their money, you are wrong, because the filthy rich also like to collect unique and rare items such as jewelry and art that are priceless. In 2017, the Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman, paid $450.3 million for a classic piece of Leonardo da Vinci's 500-year-old artwork, Salvator Mundi, the most expensive painting ever sold. The Al Saud family's vast wealth allows them to purchase priceless works of art and precious jewelry that an ordinary person cannot even imagine. The Al Saud royals are known for collecting rare vintage cars and well-recognized artwork from all across the globe. I guess it is a rich people thing. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments section below. The royals of Al Saud also know how to party, as they are known for throwing some of the most extravagant parties that you would die to be a part of. Mohammed bin Salman threw a lavish party back in 2015, where he rented out the entire island in the Maldives to have a good time. Big names like Pitbull, DJ Afrojack, Korean rapper Psy, and many more were on the VIP list of guests. And more than 150 foreign women flew in from different countries to attend the lavish party. Other famous celebrities like Jennifer Lopez and Shakira also attended the extravagant party. This shows that the prince does know how to be the life of the party. With massive wealth and extravagance also comes criticism, as the royal family does face criticism from people. Many even speculate about the prevalence of corruption and violations of human rights. It is also believed that the global oil industry that the royals are in charge of is actually notorious for exploiting and enriching a few elites at the expense of many. The family's vast wealth and control over the country have also raised concerns regarding the lack of transparency and accountability in the country's governance structures. But since the Al Saud dynasty is extremely powerful, nothing seems to be impacting on their lifestyle. In fact, when criticized for living a life of extravagance, Prince Mohammed bin Salman slammed the haters by saying, "I'm a rich person, not a poor person. I'm not Gandhi or Mandela. I'm a member of the ruling family that existed for hundreds of years before the founding of Saudi Arabia." This shows that the prince isn't too concerned if people are bothered by his extravagant lifestyle. Instead, he enjoys spending his money on things that please him. And he is not ashamed to flaunt his wealth and own up to his legacy as a trillionaire. And after all, isn't that what all rich people do? If you like today's content, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell. Do you think that the royals of the Al Saud dynasty are way more powerful in terms of wealth than they appear? Let us know in the comments below.